Oh, sorry, I'm trying to play hockey, but now I don't play that much. So I don't play that. I'll choose the W one. When I'm gonna play this team to play
There's a
Austin.
lot of
There's a lot of
outside noise
outside
around
noise
this
around
team
this
these
team
days,
these
and I want to
days,
bring
and I
it
want to
back to
bring it
him
back
for
to
just a
him for
moment
just a
here,
moment here,
because
because
there's a lot of
there's a lot of
conversations, and
conversations,
everybody
and
seems to
everybody seems to
debate,
debate,
the social
the
circle
social
within the
circle within
room
the
with this
room with
team,
this team,
and the
and
focus
the
of the
focus of the
conversation around
conversation
him, and
around
whether
him,
he
and whether
endears
he
himself
endears
enough to
himself
his
enough to his
teammates off
teammates
the
off
ice.
the ice.
Hey, look,
Hey, look,
I don't think
I
it's a
don't think
matter
it's a
about
matter
having to
about having
hang
to
out
hang
and
out
hang
and
out at
hang out at
clubs,
clubs
or hang out
or
at
hang out at
restaurants, or
restaurants
just go
or just go
sightseeing together
sightseeing
off the
together
ice.
off the ice.
You know what?
You
You
know
want to
what? You
endear
want to endear
yourself the best
yourself the
way
best way
possible to your
possible to your
teammates.
teammates.
Be the
Be
best
the best
teammate you can
teammate
be.
you can be.
He needs to
He needs
simply
to
focus
simply
on being
focus
the
on being
best
the
player.
best
And you
player.
know what?
And you
If
know
he is
what?
the
If he is
best
the
version of
best version of
himself on the
himself on
ice,
the ice,
Always
his
said
his
teammates
it.
will
teammates
accept
will
him.
accept him.
And if they
And if they
can't,
can't,
well, that's
well,
on
that's
them.
on them.
But I don't
But
think this
I
is
don't
all
think
about
this is all
having to
about
be
having to
this
be this
dynamic
dynamic
personality, or
personality
try to
or to try to
extend to who
extend
be
to who
somebody
be
you're not.
somebody you're
No,
not.
no, no.
No, no, no.
Be the
Be
best
the
player
best
you can
player you
be.
can be.
I think that's
I think
all
that's
any
all any
teammate or any
teammate or
coach
any
can ask for
coach can
someone.
ask for someone.
Time for a quick
Time for a
break. I want
quick
to get
break. I
your
want to
take
get
on
your
this one.
take on this.
And I think
You know,
one of
and I
the other
think one of the other
storylines to me
storylines
that
to
I'm
me that
intrigued
I'm
by
intrigued
is,
by is,
you look at what
you
we've
look at what
seen
we've
from
seen
him,
from him,
and
and
yes,
yes,
we all know
we
he's a
all know he's a
talented player,
talented
but
player,
can he
but can
win?
he win?
Can he win
Can
the
he win
Stanley
the
Cup?
Stanley
And I
Cup?
think that
And I think
question.
that question.
Stanley Cup will win this year. Yes, we can win Stanley Cup. We'll play on the eight January this year. The January is the easy month for we'll play on January. The January is what? A white bender or something like that. The teams don't suck this year. I don't think they don't suck. But we're losing the L's team. They're not. We're losing that team too.
All right, let's
All
go
right,
around
let's
the
go
horn and
around
see
the
what
horn and
happened
see what happened
elsewhere around the
elsewhere around
NHL
the
tonight.
NHL tonight.
The Isles
The
were
Isles
hoping to
were hoping
quiet
to
the crowd
quiet the
on the
crowd
road
on the
against
road
the
against the
Wild.
Wild.
Minnesota posts
Minnesota
the win in
posts
a
the win
game
in a
that went
game that
back and
went back
forth
and
all
forth
night.
all night.
When you
When
look
you look
at
at
players
players who have started and
their
finished their
respective
respective
careers with
careers
just
with
one
just
team,
one team,
I mean, it's
I mean,
rare.
it's rare.
And look at that, the
And look at the
greatest player in
greatest
the
player in the
history of the
history of the
sport, Wayne
sport,
Gretzky,
Wayne Gretzky,
right?
right?
Where did he
Where
play?
did he play?
Edmonton,
Edmonton,
LA,
LA,
St. Louis.
St.
Oh, yeah,
Louis.
that
Oh yeah,
place.
that
Yeah,
place. Yeah,
New
New
York.
York. You
The
know,
great
the
one
great
kicked
one
around to
kicked
four
around to
different
four different
markets over the
markets
course
over
of
the
his
course of his
career,
career,
right? And if
right?
he
And if he
moves,
moves,
it kind of
it
tells you
kind
that
of tells you that
everybody can
everybody
move.
can move.
And here
And
he
here
still
he
is
still
in
is
this
in this
town,
town,
in this
in this
market,
market,
still doing what
still
he
doing what he
does,
does,
probably
probably
underappreciated by
underappreciated
most
by
of this
most of
fan
his
base.
fan base.
But that
But
means
that means
something,
something,
right?
right?
Those
Those
players,
players,
you look at
you
Mario
look at Mario
Lemieux,
Lemieux,
always a
always a
Penguin,
penguin,
right? Once a
right?
Penguin,
Once a
always
penguin,
a
always
Penguin.
a penguin. And I think you don't see that much in today's game. It's rare, very rare. And I think there is something to be said about that for somebody who stays loyal with one
I'm
team
gonna make a
in
trade
one
this year.
city. I don't know if he gets quite the respect and appreciation that he deserves here in this town. Let's go to the phones. You tell me if I'm wrong
So
on
I'll
this one,
trade
okay?
next season.
What's up? Let's take a look at the scoreboard, what went down tonight on the ice. The Pens were looking to grab points on the road against the Sabres. Pittsburgh tested their mettle in this one, but they still come away with the win. The Senators were in a dogfight on the road up against the Rangers. Ottawa posts the win with a strong defensive front when it mattered most. Hey, we got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more on the other side. Don't even think about it. Okay, everybody, let's take a quick look at some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Devils were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Canucks. New Jersey terrorized their opponents. We heard that before, and they pick up the win. The Predators had their hands full with the Oilers. Edmonton plastered the opposition with a big-time night offensively. The Wild played on the road against the Flames. Calgary topples their opponents with a strong effort.
I will play this team. We'll play on
A
some.
lot more to get to. Stay with us.
I'll play against, and they're like 15 minutes at the end. 3, 2, 1 again.
We are now in the back half of period number 3. Welcome to those viewers just joining us and tuning in right now. Goals, and plenty of goals tonight here with the score 5-3 now. Boston's got the puck against the half wall. Sends the pass in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Passes it over. Big time saving goal as he gets over with the stick. Boston's equipment staff will hurry after this one to pack the bags as the team opens up on the road for the next period. Here in the back half of this period, Boston's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. Picked up along the wall by Marchand. Into the offensive end now. And it's a quick pass to Marchand. Oh, stopped it. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own.
Get the own goal, I think it is.
Definitely needed that one here in the third.
You feel their energy amping up as they get through this third period.
Well, we're going to give him more than that.
Their best hockey the last if they want to get back in this one.
Sends the pass over. Broken out by Dumba. Receives the pass. And now he moves it quickly to Marchand. Tempers are boiling over here now.
You could feel and sense that this was coming, couldn't you, James?
This place going wild.
Oh man, we're most hand down like that.
And equipment flying. Usually you have someone else stand in for your tender and stand up for them and protect them, not two goaltenders going at it.
And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around
Oh,
the
block him.
2-on-1s all over.
For the most part, you just hear that off the bar.
Carlson's been all around the net. It's what he does best, but he hasn't found a way to cash in. This is extremely frustrating. frustrating for himself and the team when you get these golden opportunities and you don't put it in.
Great read with the stick.
Harrison's the competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and outwill and outbattle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
The Capitals gain possession. Along the side, here they come to the neutral zone. And that's off a stick. The Bruins have it now. And he slides it quickly to Zappa. Can't keep a hold of it. Battle along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Pasternak. Shot! And that's blocked from someone in front. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Denies him with the save. The Bruins have it now. And some good footwork to kick it away. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass.
The Bruins are firing on all cylinders, in particular their second line. They've had a lot of mojo going for them tonight. They found the back of the net. They've been key contributors, and the reason why they're leading in this game.
Here's a chance! Fantastic stick save by Hill! Shuts him down!
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Point blank stop by Harrison! And the puck's kicked free. Directs it on over to Zucker. Fires to the empty net.
Yes!
It's an empty net goal.
That's it. That.
As well as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing.
Boston's effort has really impressed me tonight here, Charles. After that EN in the old statistical book, only adds to the lead.
Yeah, and it's going to be all but over, isn't it? You know, you put it in the 4x6, it's empty, and you know everyone just starts jumping because they realize they just won the game.
And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. A shot at the empty net. Tremendous play for the team as he blocks it. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Oh, that win has got to feel good after the losing streak finally comes to an end.
James, I always felt like after, you exited a losing streak, you really had an opportunity to reset. Why? Because you were starting on a win. What you can do is now build on...
We won.
All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores and what went down. The Caps were on the road to take on the Bruins. Boston powers this one out with a strong game in their own end. The Islanders were looking to steal 2 points against the Canucks. The New York Islanders took this one with a strong defensive effort in their own end. The Wild paired up with the Sharks. Minnesota proved to be a little too much to handle in this night. We got a jam-packed show. We've got a lot more stuff we got to get to, so don't even think about going anywhere. Stay with us.
Well, we put in the center too, because we gotta put in the center too. Because we'll cut the center. Wow.
Great night to be on the couch and watching hockey. Tons of scores around the league. Let's take a look at what went down. The Flyers had an on-ice collision with the Stars. Philadelphia taps into another gear and skate away with the 2 points. The Ducks were hoping to take a bite out of the Capitals. Anaheim pulled this one out with a strong defensive effort. The Kraken played on the road against the Avalanche. Seattle took this one with a strong game at both ends of the ice. A very special guest drops by on the show, and we'll do that next.
I'll play soon. I'll win the night again. I'll win the 2 Walkers goal 19.
Not a moment too soon for those of you just joining us here. We've just passed the midway mark of period number 3. The Bruins continue to lead it 3-1. The Sabres get a hold of it. Feeds the cross-ice pass to Thompson. A great read on the play. Moves it to
Oh, you blocked my
And
goal
the
and
puck
probably
stopper
destroyed it
hangs
now.
on to get a breather here for the team. Tampa Bay's up next on the schedule. Tickets still available. Go to the box office, or you can get them online.
Buffalo. Zone.
Truan's won the draw there on the attack. Here's a shot. Makes the save on the slapper.
Well, this is the definition of rivalry, isn't it, Cheryl?
It really is. You see these teams going toe-to-toe. It's a 200-foot game here, back and forth action, and we're just witnessing some frustration and a heated tempers flaring.
Well, I think this is exactly what a lot of people came to see tonight, Cheryl.
There's no love lost between these two teams. Every time they set foot on the ice, you know it's a heated battle. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
Batten down the hatches. Things should open up here with a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Into the offensive zone. Caught! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
I love his confidence and composure with the puck, James. I mean, he will manipulate his opponent as he's maneuvering his way to the net because he's willing. Pause. He's got that confidence. When he gets net front, man, the goaltender is in a ready position and makes a nice save.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. Through center along the wing. Intercepts it at center.
Boston's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to...
Spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Can't keep a hold of it. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Sabres will serve 2 for slashing. Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit. The Sabres win the draw on their own end.
Levi's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that. Last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession.
Oh my goodness, it stayed out! What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Truan is ready to take the draw here on this power play. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone.
Dynamite. Yeah.
There's the hat trick and let it rain, Chapeaus!
Yeah, Rain Chapeaus is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them
We're
all
gonna win
seconds for
tonight.
some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
To the front! Here's a chance!
Yes.
Scores! Puts it in
Like
the
5
net!
goals,
That's
man.
how you light the lamp!
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James, but he knows, he is confident, and he shows just that in that final execution. That's how you do it.
Nice zone entry from the middle. Play is blown dead with the offside. The Bruins are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. Drouin's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Picked off by Tuck. And that's all she wrote from this one tonight. Saka's hat trick leads the way en route to victory tonight.
Yeah, he got himself in good position, didn't he? He's a pure goal scorer, and he didn't disappoint tonight.
The goaltender did win the first game.
Night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Sabres look to run roughshod over the Bruins. Boston partied it up with an offensive display en route to the win. The Devils were hoping to play spoiler against the Canadiens. Montreal tore it up. Seemed like almost everybody got on the score sheet in the win. The Maple Leafs faced off with the Blackhawks. Toronto powers up in overtime, and they stayed away with the win. We got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more coming up on the other side. Stay with us.
Is a good hitter for winning the World Cup this year. Like 28 is a good hitter, but win the
Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the action tonight in the NHL. The Blues faced off against the Blackhawks. St. Louis topples the opposition with a strong defensive performance, and they get the win. Time for a quick break, but we got a lot more coming up on the ice next.
Mhm. February will play on February 28th. The year 28th February.
Let's check in
Let's
on
check
some of
in
the
on some of
final
the final
scores across
scores
the league
across the
tonight.
league
The
tonight. The
Wild paired
Wild
up with
paired
the
up with the
Predators.
Predators.
Minnesota puts
Minnesota
on a
puts on a
clinical
clinical
defensive effort
defensive
and
effort
skate
and
off with the
skate off
win.
with the win.
The
The
Blues took to the
Blues took to
road
the
to
road
match
to
up with
match
the
up with the
Hurricanes.
Hurricanes.
Carolina toughed
Carolina
this
toughed
one
this
out.
one
They
out.
needed a
They needed a
shootout, but
shootout,
they turned
but
it
they
up a
turned
notch
up
and
a
picked up
notch
the
and picked
win.
up the win.
February 28th, year 28th. The leaf year, something like that. That, that's year 28th, year 28th. Oh my god, now we can
All
win the
right, at this
World Cup
time,
this year.
everyone, we'll catch you up on what went down in all the action
We won't
tonight.
play in March,
The
that's why. We don't
Lightning
what?
played
Played a
against the
game against the
Kraken.
Kraken.
Seattle padded the
Seattle
November
had
Stats in this
17th.
one,
Yeah, 17th, the
4-3.
pace there.
The
The
Senators were in
Senators were
tough
in
with the
tough with the
Oilers.
Oilers.
Edmonton talked
Edmonton
up a
talked up a
confident game.
confident
They
game.
backed
They
it up
backed
on
it
the
up on the
heels of a
heels of a
great
great
effort in
effort in
goal.
goal.
Stick taps to
Stick
the
taps to the
goalie because
goalie
he was
because he
great.
was great.
The Blues
The
went
Blues
toe to
went
toe
toe
on
to
the
Just
road
a
toe
while
against
I
the
quit
Maple
on
Leafs.
fall. I don't play Call of Duty. I don't. I'm not so good at Call of Duty because I usually play Call of Duty my channel on the apps. I won't work on Bad Hunt 3 now. I'm working on it. I'll come back that series. Yeah, I'll be back in April. Yes. Following week.
All right, let's
All
take a
right,
look
let's
at some
take a
of the
look at some
final
of the final
scores in the league
scores in the
tonight.
league tonight.
The Bees
The
took to
Bees
the
took
ice
to
to
the
battle
ice
the
to battle the
Rangers.
Rangers.
Boston
Boston
triumphs with a
triumphs
big
with a big
offensive effort.
offensive effort.
The
The
Devils were
Devils
hoping to
were
come
hoping
up
to
with
come
2
up with
points
2
on the road
points on the
against
road
the
Hopefully
against
the
the
April
Avalanche.
what
It
Avalanche.
instead of
sure
April
played a
12.
tight
Played a
one,
tight
and they
one,
were able
and
to
they were
pull it
able to
out in
pull
the
it out
end.
at the end.
You know, and
You know,
quite the
and quite the
contrary to what some
contrary to
people
what
are
some
saying,
people are saying,
I like the
I
fact
like
that
the
the
fact
coaching
that the
staff
coaching
has
staff
that
has
sort of
that sort of
trust
trust
that
that
they can go
they
to
can
this
go to
player
this player
and tell
and
him,
tell
look,
him, look,
you said you
you
were
said
all
you
in
were
here.
all in here.
You said you
You
wanted to
said you
win a
wanted to win
Stanley
a
Cup.
Stanley Cup.
Well, we need
Well, we
you to
need
kind
you
of
to
seal
kind
the
of seal
deal
the
on a
deal on
playoff
a
spot
playoff
for us
spot
right
for
now.
us right now.
You need to
You need
secure
to
that
secure
spot
that
because if you
spot
want to
because
win
if
a
you want to win a
championship, you
championship,
need to be
you
in the
need to be in the
playoffs, right?
playoffs, right?
Even this
Even
guy,
this guy,
this
this
handsome devil
handsome
here, your
devil here,
mistake
your
too,
mistake too,
can figure
can
out the math
figure out the
on
math
that.
on
To
that.
win
To
a
win a
Stanley Cup,
Stanley
you
Cup,
need to
you
be in the
need to be in the
playoffs.
playoffs.
So you got to
So
take
you
care
got
of
to take
step
care of step
one,
one,
and that's
and
actually
that's
get to
actually
the
get to
dance
the dance
before you lift the
before you
cup.
lift the cup.
All right,
All
time for
right,
a quick
time
break.
for a
We got a
quick break.
lot
We got
more
a
on
lot
this.
more on this.
All right, at this
All right,
time,
at this time, let's get you caught up on all the action on the ice
The
tonight. The
Hurricanes
Hurricanes
were
were
hoping
hoping
to
to
grab
grab
2
2
points
points
up
up
against
against
the
the
Wild.
Wild.
Minnesota topples the opposition with a
with a
big
big
goal-scoring effort.
goal-scoring effort.
Lots more to get
Lots more
to
to
on
get
the
to
ice.
on the
Stay
ice.
with us,
Stay with
everybody.
us, everybody.
Hey, no
Hey, no shortage of action and drama on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at what happened elsewhere.
The Kraken played a
Kraken
game
played a
against
game
the
against the
Wild.
Wild.
Minnesota put up a
Minnesota put up a
strong
strong
fight, and they
fight,
do
and they
enough to
do
get the
enough to
win.
get the win.
The Canucks
The
were looking
Canucks
to
were
steal
looking to
2
steal
against the
2 against the
Flames.
Flames.
Vancouver took the W in a close one.
one.
The Avs
The
took to
Avs
the
took
ice
to
for
the
a
ice for a
collision with the
collision with the
Blues.
Blues.
St. Louis
St. Louis
pressed on,
always
always persevered, and they get the
the win.
win. Hey, we got to
Hey,
pay
we
a
got to
couple of
pay a
bills
couple
here,
of
but we
bills
got
here,
a
but we
lot
got a
more
lot
action we got
more
to get
action we got
to.
to
Stay
get
with
to.
us.
Stay with us. Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Bulls were hoping to fly high on the road against the Bruins. Boston takes this one with a strong effort at both ends of the ice.
The Habs
The
battled
Habs
it out
battled it
against
out
the
against the
Panthers.
Panthers.
Montreal played pad the
stats
stats
night
night en
en
route
route
to the victory.
I'll bet a playoff picture.
And I want to
And
bring
I
it
want to
back
bring
to
it
kind of the
back to
rock
kind of the
star
rock
here for a
star here
second,
for a
right?
second, right?
This is a
This is a
different player
different
we're
player we're
seeing.
seeing this year.
And I think what
And I
what
think
we've
what
seen
we've
over the
seen over
last
the
few
last few
days has
days has
really hit
really
that
hit
home.
that home.
You know,
You
there
know,
was all
there
the
was all
talk
the
leading
talk
into the
leading
I
into
was
the
season
about
season
three.
that there was
that
going
there
to
was
be a
going to
different
be a different
approach, a more
approach, a more
serious
serious
approach, a more
approach, a more
dominant approach.
dominant approach.
And you know what?
And you know what?
He's
He's
delivered on that.
delivered
I
on that.
love it.
I love it.
Wanting to win a
Wanting to win a
championship,
championship,
we've seen that.
we've seen that.
Step one
Step one
complete, right?
complete, right?
And the fact that
And the
he's got
fact
a
that
good
he's got
enough,
a good
strong
enough,
enough
strong enough
relationship with his
relationship
coach
with his
to be
coach to be
challenged down the
challenged
stretch
down
to
the
say, hey,
stretch
you
to say,
remember when
hey,
you were
remember when
talking
you were
all that?
talking all that?
Remember all that
Remember all
noise?
that noise?
Let's not make it
Let's not
noise.
make it
Let's make it
noise. Let's make it
reality.
reality.
And you know what?
I
That first
was
step
the
was to
dog
be
news
talked,
for the
and that's
C team.
getting
I
into the
hate them both.
playoffs.
Why
Now they got
I'm
a
by the
shot
way I
to go
picked
and
the C
chase the
team in the
field tree,
playoffs
and
this
that's
year.
hoisting Lord Stanley's
But the
flag.
C team
All right, time
sucked
for
this
quick
year.
hits. We got a lot more on this. In fact,
I don't know why we gotta pick the C team in the playoffs.
James Cybulski with you for another 20 minutes. And, you know, hey, as we get started with the Stanley Cup playoffs, it is a different animal these games, right? Every game becomes critical. And I think a good start is critical for this team. And that's why I don't mind the coach kind of saying it publicly. Look, we need our puck stopper to
Be
be
better.
better. We need
We
him to
need him
help
to
steal
help
us a
steal us
game
a
here,
game.
to make those saves that,
I
you know
don't
what,
blame
even if they
beat
look
the
like a
C
tough
team.
save, you got to
You
make them.
gotta make them.
That's what's
That's
winning a
what's winning
Stanley
a
Cup.
Stanley
That's
Cup.
what winning a
That's what winning a
I'll
championship
beat you
is.
championship is.
somehow.
Going that
Going
extra
that
mile.
extra mile.
I don't mind
I
those
don't mind
public
those
comments
public
because I
comments
also
because I
think that he
also
can
think that he
handle
can
it.
handle it.
He's shown
He's
that
shown that
resiliency in
resiliency
goal
in
all year
goal
What
all
long,
year
C
long.
and I
team?
think he's got
Like
that
He's got
temperament
that
to handle
temperament to
that
handle
challenge
that
because,
challenge
look,
because look,
if they're going to
if they're
win,
gonna win,
they need to
they
get off
need
to
to
a
get
good
off to a
start
good
here.
start here.
Back to the
Back
phones
to
we
the
go.
phones we
Brent
go.
is on
Brent
line
is
one
on
two.
more
line.
chance, try B again. Damn, hockey, come on. Hockey game. C team. I don't play C team no more. It matters. C team winning is losing now. So we more score the C team. I don't want this team way. Well, we more score now. But I don't play constant game. I don't constant game here. I don't just put the C team first with the bad do that. I hate some of the bad put it first. We're gonna lose. C team fights like suck this year. Because he bought his goal up, man. If he can win this game, when I was sort of faster like that. You know, what's the news? I don't want to be a favorite CT. I don't want because the CT only wins goes first. I don't want because CT like suck ass now. First, and now they do suck. We gotta win this game round. Next round. You don't win next round, no. Block his fucking goal. I don't care. Block it. I cannot wait to see Team White win this game. Block his goal. I told you the C team you lose tonight. I told you we can win tonight. Why this should win the bill. Forced years. Why does CT do that? Why do you do that, man? Come on. Oh, man, we doing really stuff this game. Wait, everyone stuff this year. What the fuck does CT won this game? I don't want to do that, wait. Man, I don't want to do that. It's the worst game I've seen. Playing career, I know. I never see his fucking career do that. I don't have to face the C team like much more. I don't know how I face him. Block his fucking goal. Please do. Please don't wait fucking three. We face this team off. Now push 3, 2, 1. The fucking Boston suck ass this year. I don't know why they're stuck this year. I don't know why you're doing that. Trying to piss me off. Like, they're trying to piss everybody off. Whoa. Why you play? Screw this up, point. Screw this up. Screw this up. I don't know why I can't click this game. I don't know why I can't just click the game, but it's over. It's over. The clear is over. Now it's clear is over. Why do you play the worst team to play on? You can't beat them. Man, I feel bad, my team. I feel bad, my team. I feel bad. We moved by the fucking Boston. I hate this team. I mean, if only one thing we can do next year when the
I think
playoffs.
it's easy for a lot of people to sit there and post the pictures and the gifs over the fact that you talked about being in it to win this year and you came up short, but
You know what?
you know what?
They looked
They
good
look good
all season
all
long.
season long.
They just ran
They
into
just
a
ran
better
into a
team
better
here.
team here.
I'm not going to
I'm
sit
not
here
going to
and
sit here
bury
and
this
bury
team.
this team.
You look at
You
these
look
two
at these two
teams, how they
teams, how
matched
they
up,
matched
and over
up,
the
and
course
over
of
the
the
course of the
series,
series,
the better
the
team
better
won
team
here.
won.
Well, I have to
This
get a
is not
rematch of
about
fucking
what
the
Somebody
goaltender.
didn't do
or rise
or
to the
rise to the
challenge or rise
challenge
to
or
the
rise to the
occasion. They
occasion. They
simply
simply
got
got
beat.
beat.
And
And
sometimes you just
sometimes
have
you
to
just
tip
have
your
to
hat
tip
to a
your
better
hat to a
team,
better
and that's
team,
what we
and
saw
that's what
I
we
here
can
saw
be, I
tonight.
can be on that.
Let's get to the
Let's get to
phones.
the phones.
We got
We
Joe.
got Joe.
I know it's a we can play off. I can only next year.
You know what? I'll
You
tell
know,
you
I'll
one thing
tell
I've
you one
also
thing I've
I'm not
noticed,
also
and not
noticed,
just
and
on
not
the
just
getting
on
ice,
the
the
ice,
track
but
no team.
translating
translating
off
off
the
the
ice.
ice
Like
as
this
well.
team
Like
is
this team
really
is
starting
really
to
starting
develop
to
a good
develop a
bond,
deep bond,
and I see
and
it
I
with
see
him
it
and his
with him and his
teammates. Where
teammates where
there was some
there was
talk
some
about
talk
this
about this
beforehand. Look,
beforehand. Look,
look at the way
look at the
he's
way
played.
he's played.
Is there not a
Is there not a
coincidence with the
coincidence
way that
I
with
he
the way
has
think
that he
only
played
on
as
has
of
played
track
late,
as of
no
late,
team
and
next
how
year.
and
this
how
team has
this
kind
team
of
is kind
gelled?
of gelled?
I'll be stay on the team longer than. Okay, I'll say I want her. I have like 30 next year. Because I've been staying in the team longer and because I hope I'll win the fucking World Cup and just chicken cups, man, hockey. So now hockey 25 is a good year when you win the fucking World Cup. Next year we'll probably will win. We'll probably will win. My team. So, okay. Okay, we'll play we're on now. We're on. So I don't want to play Dave. I don't want to play Dave. Get so you get that sign. You turn squad. See you guys outside. You turn squad. See you guys outside. See you guys outside. You turn squad. See you guys.